'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tell me.
Come and see the Cosmic Fusion Online Creative Showcase will begin in just a few minutes.
Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you.
Habang hinihintay natin ang exciting na simula, here are a few friendly reminders para sa lahat ng nanonood ngayon sa Facebook Live. First, please remember to keep your comments respectful and kind. We want this to be a safe and enjoyable space for everyone. Second, engage with us, react, comment, and share your favorite moments. Huwag kayong mahiya. Ramdam namin kayo kahit online. And don't forget to use our official hashtag #COMMandSeeShowcase.
See, tonight it could go either way. Hearts balanced on a razor blade. We are designed to love and break, then to rinse and repeat it all again. I get stuck when the world's too loud and things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms are reaching out from somewhere beyond.
The program will officially start in 7 minutes. Ateneo students, konting paalala lang po. Please don't forget to time in for today's program. You can do so by using the link provided in the description or by scanning the QR code on your screen. Remember, you'll also need to time out at the end of the program. Para counted talaga ang attendance ninyo, make sure to complete both steps. Habang nagta-time in kayo, kamusta naman kayo today? Type niyo sa chat kung saan kayo nanonood. Bahay ba? Dorm? O kasama ang friends?
Shining through the rain, 1,000 colors in a brighter shade. Needed to rise from the lowest place. There's silver lining that surrounds the gray. When I get lost, will it come back round? Things don't look up when you go.
Bago tayo tuluyang magsimula, allow us to take a meaningful moment to recognize the organizations who made this event possible. Events like these don't just happen overnight. Behind this showcase is a community of partners who believed in our vision, trusted our creativity, and supported us every step of the way. Their generosity, collaboration, and unwavering support allowed us to bring this cosmic fusion of talent, storytelling, and artistry to life. So with heartfelt gratitude and appreciation, we proudly acknowledge our valued event partners. MX3 Natural Supplements. MX3, dito ako bilib. Dr. Helen Grumo de Lima Dental Clinic. Petals, Flowers and Gifts. The Pavilion, Pet Hotel. Junior Finance Executives, ADU Chapter. And Humanities and Letters Executive Council. Muli, maraming salamat sa ating event partners for being a part of this journey.
Miles away, you make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out in space. Celestial.
Prepare yourselves as we officially start the online creative showcase in just a few moments. Kumusta naman ang mga live viewers natin dyan? Hello, hello! We hope you're as excited as we are. Stay tuned and get ready to celebrate creativity, storytelling, and talent with COMM, COMM and C, the Cosmic Fusion.
Staring up at the sky, yeah, when I'm reaching out, I can't feel it. Feeling like I can't fly, yeah, and I'm calling out of my spirit. I saw the light in the distance. I found the one in a million.
I held on to my sanity cause I really thought I might lose it. Got a hold of my destiny when I realized I could choose it.
I found my way when I found my wavelength. I found my strength inside, yeah, yeah, you know. My dreams tonight stay till I wake. I stay in my bag all day. Found my direction, only way up, up. I'll be shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. The universe is ours, yours and mine. Hop up on this rocket, nothing's gonna stop it, no. Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. Hop up on this rocket, nothing's gonna stop it, no. Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high.
Looking up at the sun and I am charging up for my journey.
I've alone been down and up, but I'm hustling so I ain't worried.
I see the light in the distance.
I ain't never gonna stop, no, not until I'm on top. My dreams tonight stay till I wake. I stay in my bag all day. Found my direction, only way up, up. I'll be shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. The universe is ours, yours and mine.
Hop up on this rocket, nothing's gonna stop it, no.
Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high.
High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot. High, high, ready, aim, fire, shoot.
Hop up on this rocket,
Nothing's gonna stop it, no.
shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high.
To the stars, ain't no stars in
I wanna take you into the night, over the moon, basking in twilight.
I've been shooting for the stars, aiming high.
The universe is ours, yours and mine.
Hop up on this rocket.
Nothing's gonna stop it.
Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. Shooting for the stars, aiming high, high, high. The universe is ours,
mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you today to praise and worship you and give you thanks for all the things you continue to provide for ourselves and our families. Father, we humbly ask for forgiveness for all the times you have offended you. Continue to guide and protect us, Lord. Bestow upon us your unending grace and healing, that we may in turn become instruments of gentleness and compassion to others. We ask all this in the name of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, with prayer and intercession of our Blessed Mother. Amen.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اللهم اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. اللهم وحد صفوفنا بين المسلمين والنصارى واللوماد إلى صراطك المستقيم. اللهم امنحهم العيش بالأمن والسلامة والتنمية المستدامة في مدينة دافاو. اللهم لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amoy nen manama kami gimot tolangon, manotod kakaroson no. Si koykaw kami dokul tolangon, way migtumpi to tano. Si koykaw kami bohoy to kopianan tolangon na maotaw. Pusako kapusong no, kana akong to pabulos koy. O agbuyo koykaw, way bohoy kat pabor, kahalaan, kalinaw, to kanami. No pag-ugpo, way kasabok kakoy, oyot kalambo. Kay kuro tamana kakodin panubad, way pag-ampo, kaupianan igboy no, way kakoy kaw nimo no, way kahalaan ka lang.
Today marks the beginning of a two-part celebration dedicated to the creativity, passion, and stellar performances of communication students. I am your COMM princess, Tony De Lima, your host for today's event. And on behalf of the Samahan ng Mag-aaral ng Sining at Komunikasyon, we welcome you to COMM the Cosmic Fusion Day 1, the online creative showcase. Ngayong araw, sama-sama nating sisilipin ang galing at creativity ng ating mga communication students sa lahat ng nanonood online. COMM is more than just a showcase. It's where ideas connect, stories come alive, and creativity takes center stage. Parang isang galaxy of talent, all in one digital space. Now this afternoon, we're bringing you a constellation of standout works from communication students, featuring filmmaking, visual storytelling, broadcasting, and strategic communication. We're also excited to share this platform with our partner schools under the Communication Major Alliance of Davao, or CMAD, as we celebrate this cosmic collaboration of creativity. To everyone tuning in online, thank you for being part of this creative universe. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy this stellar showcase. To formally open today's program, let us welcome our moderator, Dr. Christine Faith M. Avila, for her opening remarks.
To the faculty and students from the Ateneo de Davao University, University of the Philippines in Mindanao, and University of Mindanao, Magis greetings. Welcome to COMM 2026, the Cosmic Fusion, the second installment of COMM and C, and one of the major events of this term. Today marks the beginning of our two-part hybrid celebration, starting with this much anticipated film showcase. This event highlights the outstanding creative outputs of each CMAD member, stories shaped by imagination, effort, and a shared passion for visual storytelling. Each film you're about to watch is more than just a requirement or a project. It is a reflection of ideas, perspectives, and voices coming together to create something meaningful. As we embark on this cinematic journey, may this showcase serve as a space for inspiration, appreciation, and connection, where creativity fuses and our academic community continues to grow stronger. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the showcase.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words, Ma'am Tinay. Your message really sets a tone for today's stellar celebration as we recognize the creativity, passion, and excellence of our community. And now we move on to one of the highlights of COMM C, the Cosmic Fusion, the Output Showcase. Dito natin makikita ang galing at creativity ng ating communication students sa kanilang mga likha. From powerful narratives to visually stunning productions, bawat project truly reflects the hard work and passion of our students. The Output Showcase features the 5 categories: music video, documentary, TV news broadcasting, marketing collaterals, and short film. Today, these works will be recognized under 2 clusters, the Ateneo Cluster and the CMAD Cluster. For the Ateneo Cluster, each category will present 3 nominees, highlighting the best works produced within the community. Meanwhile, for the CMAT Cluster, each participating school submits 3 nominees for music video and short film. Through this showcase, we celebrate not just excellence, kundi pati ang mga kwento, ideas, at messages na patuloy na nagbibigay inspirasyon sa ating community. Sa aming mga viewers dyan, are you ready to witness the creativity, the talent, at ang mga obra na siguradong magpapawaw sa inyo? Ano ba ang hinihintay natin? Kaya simulan na natin ang Output Showcase. Our first category is music video. This category highlights productions that creatively combine music, visual, and storytelling to bring a song to life. Through artistic direction, cinematography, editing, and performance, these works transform sound into powerful visual experiences that truly shine. Ayan, I hope you guys are still tuning in. Heart react naman dyan. Now first, we present the nominees from the Ateneo Cluster.
Saan nagsimulang magbago ang lahat? Kailan nung ako'y di na naging sapat? Ba't di mo sinabi nung una pa lang ako ang kailangan? Pero di ang mahal. Saan pero hanap mo siya. At kung masaya ka sa piling niya, hindi ko na pipilit pa. Ang tanging hiling ko lang sa kanya, wag kang paluhain at alagaan ka niya. Saan natigil ang pagiging totoo? Sa tuwing mababanggit na mahal mo ako, ba't di mo inamin na merong iba? Ako ang kayakap, pero isip mo siya. At kung masaya ka sa piling niya, hindi ko na pipilit pa. Ang tanging hiling ko lang sa kanya, wag kang paluhain at alagaan ka niya. Ba't di ko naisip na merong hanggan? Ako yung nauna, pero siya ang wakas. At kita naman sa iyong mga mata kung bakit pinili mo siya. Mahirap labanan ang tinadhana, pinapaubaya, pinapaubaya, pinapaubaya ko na sa kanya. Saan natigil ang pagiging totoo? Sa tuwing mababanggit na mahal mo ako, ba't di My boy's a winner, he loves the game. My lips reflect off his cross gold chain. I like the way he's telling me my ass looks good in these ripped blue jeans. My cheeks are red like cherries in the spring. But he's a work of art, yeah, to die to see. Untouched XO, young lust, let's driving your car, me baby, so sweet. Innocence in the backseat. Say you love, say you love, say you love me. Innocence in the backseat. We were driving your car, me baby, so sweet. Innocence in the backseat. Say you love, say
man ang approach pero iisa ang patutunguhan. Impactful storytelling through music and visuals. Truly a constellation of creativity. All in all, it's clear how music videos continue to be a powerful space for creativity, expression, and imaginative storytelling. Grabe, ang hirap mamili, no? To our live viewers, may favorite ka na ba? Mula sa visually stunning creations, lumilipat naman tayo sa mga kwentong nakaugat sa realidad. Our next category is documentary. These entries present real voices, real stories, and real experiences that inform, inspire, and spark meaningful conversations through thoughtful storytelling and powerful visuals. Ngayon, ready na ba kayo sa mas malalim na kwentuhan? Presenting powerful narratives drawn from lived experiences and real voices. Here are the entries from the Ateneo Cluster nominees.
They said running is simple. There's one foot and then the other. But what if there's also more to it? Beyond speed and endurance, what if there's a bigger story waiting to unfold? Why do people run anyway? This has almost become a way of life. In Davao, the simple act of running is quietly changing lives, offering a path forward for many, one step at a time. Here in the South, a city is moving forward, one stride at a time. On a Tuesday morning, I laced up and joined my schoolmates Derek and Aldi for a run at Davao Global Township, not just to keep pace, but to understand what running means to them. Derek Garcia, a second-year university student, discovered running as not just a way to stay fit, but as a method of unwinding.
I run to keep myself physically active, and it also helps me bitaw to para maging healthy. And I run because it's also a great way to relieve myself from stress bitaw.
Like many young runners, Derek runs not to compete, but to breathe. Aldi Rakanday runs every other day, balancing school and discipline.
I started running because going to the gym is a lot more expensive. It's $1,000 per month, and I don't really have the capabilities for now as a student. So I started running at the start of the year because last year I had a pretty rough year. I started sleeping at around 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. and then I'd have to wake up at around like 12 or 1 and go to class and do the same thing again for the past 3 months. And so I kind of wanted to take my life back.
As a student, Aldi found that going to the gym was not financially feasible, so he turned to running as a more affordable way to stay healthy. After a challenging year, Aldi decided to take back control of his life by starting to run every other day, pushing through a difficult routine.
I wanted to start anew, so I took on running because, again, the gym, I couldn't go to the gym, and because it was the only source I knew to keep myself healthy, and I somehow got addicted. And coming from someone who hates cardio, I do enjoy it now, so that's why I run.
After hearing about what running means to my schoolmates, I felt it was time to experience it for myself, with the community. On March 16, I joined my first community run at SM City Davao. It was also the first run organized by the SM Active Hub in collaboration with 82 Rising and Anytime Fitness.
Stuff. Good morning, happy Sunday. Let's get a wonderful 5-kilometer run underway with all of the crew, with everyone here. And don't worry, if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, we got everything you need after the run. Oh, you gotta run it first. You don't get it for free. You gotta actually work for it, okay? There's no freebies over here. Can I get a hey, yeah, let's go. Hey, yeah. Okay, SM City Davao, that is some energy we are looking forward towards.
Before the run, I joined the crowd for the warm-up. It was more than just stretches. It was a moment to connect, to feel the energy building among strangers, all getting ready to take on the same challenge. This was it! Rachel joined me at the start of her first community run. We both felt the excitement and a bit of nervous energy.
Pace 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's do this!
The first 3 kilometers were tough. I was struggling to find my rhythm. Rachel fell back a bit. The pace turned out to be faster than she expected. But once I settled in, it started to feel easier. The sunrise calmed me down and made everything feel lighter. The struggle faded. All I could feel was the warmth on my skin, the quiet shift in the sky. The last kilometer was all grit. My legs were heavy, but my mind was locked in. I just kept telling myself, almost there. As SM came into view, so did the finish line. One last push and I knew I'd make it.
We made it! Pero walang nag-video sa finish line.
Crossing the finish line felt incredible. I was relaxed and the endorphins kicked in. I did wish someone had captured that moment. My first real finish. But what made it even more special was the people I met along the way. Kind, inspiring, and part of a community I'm glad to have discovered. Running with the Peace Group gave me just the push I needed. And for the first time, I hit a 6-minute 30-second pace for 5 kilometers. A small win, but one I won't forget. As a participant, I couldn't help but wonder about the bigger picture, the community behind the event. So, I took the opportunity to speak with Ryan, a co-founder of 82 Rising Community and the host of the event, to learn what the local running scene truly means to him.
Well, running has always been the pursuit of trying to improve yourself without having to push yourself too hard. I think running is great because what it means for a lot of people is that you don't have to be incredible at it to enjoy it, and vice versa. You don't have to be amazing at it for people to like you or to follow you. Running is a discipline, and with local running communities like Davao, like the one we have here in Davao, it brings people together, but more importantly, it promotes an aspect of well-being in a greater city. So I think what this really means, not just to me, but to a lot of other people, is number one, a community that cares about their health, that cares about also the welfare of the people that they are around daily. And number two, it promotes a mindset of taking care of yourself no matter how old or how young you are. And that, I think, encapsulates what it means for the local running community to me. It's a pursuit of excellence, but it's also a pursuit of discipline.
I also wanted to learn from those who've been running for years. So, I took the chance to speak with a few inspiring individuals, like Dwight Talio, a jiu-jitsu competitor and dedicated runner, and Claudia Go, an ultramarathon champion. There are also a couple who've shared their passion for running for years.
So first of all, in order for you to perform, you have to have that good rest. So sleep is very essential for us athletes. So at least we sleep minimum of 8 hours. After we wake up, the next thing that we do is we hydrate, because liquid is everything. We really need to fuel our body with the fluid, because you don't know how to feel when you're running. Sometimes you feel thirsty or whatsoever. So that's why it's very important to hydrate. Then it depends. If you have a race, it's better to eat a little, like bananas or egg. That will do. But the really important thing is that you hydrate. Okay? So that's one of our secret. So that in any run or any activity that you can do it in a long way.
So how do you hydrate during your run?
So we have this bottle. So we always bring that bottle so that if we feel thirsty or we need to drink water or any of our supplement, then we just use that. We don't stop anywhere. That's what we always tell to our new friends that into running, that investing in a good shoes is very important, because once you have that wrong shoes, it will cause injuries. So the first things first, if you're new in running, you really know what kind of shoes that best fits for you, because it really doesn't matter how expensive it is or the brand, as long as it fits you and you feel comfortable about it, then that's okay. So the typical cost of a daily training shoes costs around 6,000 to 8,000. Okay, so well, that's for the high-end brands, but you know, as what I mentioned kanina, it doesn't really matter how expensive it is or what's the brand. It's how it fits with you. So, but for the race day shoes, it's a little bit expensive. Those carbonated shoes, carbon-plated shoes. Sorry, it costs starts at 10,000 and above.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so running is expensive.
Okay, nothing specific. You just have to make sure that you prepare your muscles for the activity. So, dynamic stretches like leg swings, hip circles, or anything that involves stretching your glutes, your hamstrings, like that. This one, I learned this one the hard way. So, one of the common mistakes that newbies make is doing too fast too soon or too much too soon. So, if we are going to be looking at doing this long term, we have to make sure that we do things right by preventing injuries. But if you must do too fast too soon or too much too soon, just incorporate strengthening exercises. Just like in running and in life, sometimes it hurts, sometimes it's fun, but no matter what, you just have to keep pushing forward.
For over decades, one man has not only lived the journey but studied it and started a community. Meet Dr. Rizal D. Aportadera, a medical doctor, diplomat of the Philippine Board of Surgery, fellow of the Philippine College of Surgeons, Sunrun president from the year 1983 to 1990, and founder of Davao Sunday Runners Club.
Longevity is the goal of running because it improves your heart and lung function. You feel energized the whole day. So you sleep early but you wake up also early. That's the benefit of running, physical fitness. Yeah. So that has been that has been the feeling of every runner. Running before was not a very popular sport. But during the time of James Fix, the running guru, this was an overweight person, a correspondent who wrote a book about running, all the benefits of running, like weight reduction, improve physical feeling of well-being, weight reduction, and longevity. He wrote about the runners as the people who have long life compared with boxers, basketball players, football players, compared mo sila dyan. Okay. They have longer lifespan than the average of those people.
But how do we run safely, especially for those who are just getting started?
Number one, you have to have a check with your doctor whether you're capable of undertaking that sport of running without affecting, or there's no illness or condition in your body that will prevent you from running. The second is you should read about the sport before you go into it, to be able to be guided properly as far as the running is concerned. Like for example, what to wear during running. Thirdly, you should know how to run properly. A relaxed position, upright, your hands steady on the side. If your forearm is parallel to the road, and then your running shoes, of course, should be important thing that you should have is your running shoes, because every time your feet strikes the pavement, it carries with it 2 times your weight, double yung weight mo. So that's why you have to have a very good running shoes that will absorb the shock. It should be also 1 1/2 size bigger than your normal size. So if, for example, your leather shoes is 6 1/2, you get a 7 1/2 or 8 size of your shoes, because your feet expands as you run. Those are the things that you should observe. Physically fit. Secondly, what you wear. You wear light clothing. Thirdly, your running shoes. And fourthly, how to run properly. Okay. So that's it. Preventing injury is, first of all, you should read about the sport. The rules, there are rules for every sport. You have to take water every 20 minutes of your sport. Before engaging in running, you have to at least take 2 glasses of water to prevent dehydration and overheating. Do not run during midday, because it's hot already. It's either early morning or late in the afternoon, or even evening. If there's a very good place to run, like a safe subdivision road, you can do that to prevent what you call heat injuries. If you have injuries, you first aid for that would be to put ice, rest, of course. Running is a very what you call tedious sport, because it involves the muscle, it involves your muscles, it involves your skeletal system, and it involves your cardiovascular, your heart and your lung function. So it practically draws a lot of energy from those organs. That's why you have to be very careful to prevent running injuries.
Running does not only help the body, it also helps clear the mind. Running benefits gives a happy state called runner's high, caused by endorphins.
Also, benefit of running as far as stress is concerned, it's a very good stress reliever, and also running is also good for mental problems. There's a psychiatrist who wrote about that, the benefit of running on mental conditions like depression.
Dr. Apo shared a powerful story of a woman who found healing through running. After losing her son to leukemia, she fell into deep depression. To cope with the grief, she turned to running, and it became her way of dealing with the emotional pain. Her story is a moving reminder that running can be more than just physical exercise. It can also be a natural remedy for depression.
It increases the endorphins in your brain, so you develop the so-called runner's high, which is a feeling of the feeling is high. Is very hard to describe, but the feeling of well-being, feeling that you're just so many claims about runner's high, which happens after running more than 1 hour. You develop runner's high. So these are the things that sometimes egg the people to run more, because they feel that running, they experience the runner's high, which is a feeling of well-being. Ganun yan.
Running destroys your knees, true or false?
Well, if you're not careful about running, it might be true. But as I said, if you're careful about choosing your running shoes and avoid uphill running, which is quite destructive as far as your knees are concerned, you still retain good health of your knees.
Only mileage matters.
No, it's not the mileage because you're running after the number of kilometers you run every week. It's the hours, it's the time that you spend running because it's more time related. And so if you run after mileage, sometimes you get injured because you want to run, you want to catch up the number of kilometers you want to run.
Dr. Aportadera's passion for running led him to build a community, one that would inspire countless others to lace up their shoes and take that first step. It all began with a simple idea and a powerful inspiration.
Well, it started with the inspiration of James Fix, the running guru. He wrote a book, a complete book on running. And from that time on, running marathons sprouted all over the world. The oldest one is the Boston Marathon, which is run on April, which is the Patriots' Day for Boston. Then you have the New York Marathon. Then you have the Berlin Marathon. You have your Honolulu Finishers Marathon, which is every first Sunday of December. We draw our inspiration as a Sunday Runner Club from the Honolulu Finishers Marathon, which is run every first Sunday of December.
For Dr. Aportadera, running isn't just a sport. It's been his companion through challenges and a key player in his own journey toward health.
Without running, probably I would have my heart attack earlier rather than have it later at age 86. It has probably delayed the onset of heart problems us because when we started this more than 40 years ago, we all had our stress testing. These are what you call medical means of determining your capability of how far can you run or how stressful can the exercise be to work on it safely. Without the stress testing, you will not know the intensity of the sport you are in, that your heart can accommodate.
Beyond signs and success stories, it's the ordinary runners that breathe real life into the path. At Davao Global Township, I found them. Runners chasing health, peace, and little moments of joy.
Yeah. Yung fulfillment na nabibigay niya, tiring siya pero at the same time fulfilling talaga.
To maintain my posture and good health. Now I always working here, jogging every Wednesday, twice a week. Sometimes I meet somebody here. It's very good. And tomorrow is my 80th birthday.
Running is a lifetime commitment. For health, for joy, for connection.
Ikaw lang.
First, nag-run ko for health. Before, ako ang weight is nasa mga 67 kilogram. And then so far, over the year, karon naka-lose na ko og weight nasa mga 12 kilogram. So ako ang purpose din sa running is for health.
I got into running, a pandemic runner. So after sa pagkawala sa hype sa bike, nag-transition me into running. And then wala mi nag-expect na maseryoso siya. Actually, kami ang pinakauna na trail runner sa Balutakay.
For some, running planted seeds for growing communities.
Running has been helpful for me kay usa ka gina-anxiety attack ko. So if gina-attack ko sa anxiety para maging peaceful ako ang run.
As for me, stress reliever gid siya no ang running. Ngunit makapalipay gid sa gid. Sige na mo ginahimo.
You can just run anywhere. There's no specific location. You can literally run anywhere, and it's good for you mentally and physically. especially if you're in a cutthroat job, if you're stressed in your school, in your academics, or in like I mentioned, in your job. It's a good way to distress. It's a good way to let go and to let your mind be.
For many, running is not just physical, it's emotional freedom.
Fitness, healthy ang lifestyle, lingaw.
Nag-apply ko sa varsity sa basketball din. Wala ko nakuha kay ako movement, dili makuha din. Niana ko mama nga, bata daw ako, gusto daw dagan. Nag-apply ko, niapil og mga fun run nga na improve. Ay, dili pa dito sing improve. Basta na rin ka, improvean gamay din. Moto, dagan yung amigo diri sa dagan, dagan na kaila sa kuha.
Iba talaga if you show up into something, diba? Especially right now na I have my goals and I have an upcoming rather na half marathon. So I really need to show up para for accountability to myself.
Running changes not just bodies, but lives. It rewrites stories, one finish line at a time. More than just a sport, running is a lifelong companion, one that heals, strengthens, and uplifts. Maybe running isn't about speed or distance. Maybe it's just about showing up, taking that first step. And maybe it's to remind ourselves that we are capable of pacing forward, one step at a time.
Alright, kapit mga kaibigan, this is now our main event for tonight. Hindi ko manghuray, nakita mo yung background na sa karate. Sa karate, classic karate stance. Let's all welcome Nico Mag-aaral!
Usually we do exercise in the morning, actually basically every weekday, considering Saturday. Monday, it's all weights, it's a weights day. And for Wednesday and Friday, that's when we do the running routine, usually for speed conditioning, like jogging, shadow fight, and speed ladders. So that's my morning routine.
Mixed martial arts, from the word itself, mixed, it's a kind of sport na maraming aspects. One is boxing, karate, any style, karate, kung fu, whatever, judo. That's why it's called mixed.
Angelito, congratulations. There was some very, very spectacular punching there. You have a very wide background, but boxing must have really told this evening because you had great use of your right hand.
Because that's why it's called mixed martial arts. I practice everything. I sparred with jiu-jitsu fighters, judo fighters, boxers. Well, man, we have to be an all-around fighter to do this.
So there's this department called GAB, or Games and Amusement Board, and they handle a lot of professional sports. So that includes basketball or soccer, volleyball, and other sports within the Philippines, and MMA is actually one of them. So it is actually a professional sport, and it requires a license to play professionally. So as for me right now, I just got my license last year, so I can now fight in the professional leagues. At first, it was really my interest. It started with my dad being the inspiration. So, of course, I idolized my dad a lot, and then we would go to his gym, or we would go with him train when we were younger, my brother and I. So then when we go with him to the gym, and then we just watch him train every day.
When Hero got interested in martial arts, it's like sabay sila. Sabay sila. Kasi 2 years lang naman ang gap nila. So when I started teaching Hero, si Nico is imbitero man ito. Whatever Hero wants, he will always say, what about me? Me also, me also. So actually sabay sila. Now Hero was, I guess 6 years old, 5 years old, and Nico was 3 years old. That's how it started.
I study at Mapua Malayan Colleges of Mindanao, aka MMCM, and the course I chose is civil engineering. Civil engineering has always been a part of my goals or dreams when I was a kid. Well, it started with just generally engineering, but when I looked into what specific engineering I would want, I saw that civil engineering is exactly the certain engineering that I've been looking into, creating buildings, creating skyscrapers, road bridges, like that. So I realized that's actually what I wanted. So I may have struggles in my school, but I really can't see myself shifting into other courses because I really see that this is what I want.
First things first, I was thinking, they're not like me. Ako kursunada. At that very young age is, I don't know if magaling sila or matapang ba sila. So that's one thing that I need to learn first. I need to know from them first. If do they have this heart, this kind of heart na hindi naman sa ano, pero I have this kind of heart na di talaga ako takot, kursunada ako.
The risks of MMA and long-term health, constraints are basically head injuries. There's a lot of studies that boxers have so much complications in terms of having a brain injury during their career, but with regards to an MMA fighter, very little. But in terms of having a dislocated shoulder, a broken leg, these are all mostly the cases of MMA fighters. And there are a lot of fighters who had, example, they have this rear naked choke where they're going to be submitting that guy, but more often this guy won't tap out, and it's up to the medical professionals ringside and the referees to stop further damage. So in terms of head injuries, very limited, but in terms of shoulder dislocations, musculoskeletal constraints, MMA fighters are more of that.
I do get injuries during my trainings, especially the most common injury is punching too much in the bag could cause my skin peeling off. For example, like this. It happens a lot.
I get so much injuries. Actually, most of them haven't healed yet, and I can't even remember the worst anymore. But on the top of my head, probably the worst injury still ongoing right now would be my lower back. I don't know exactly if it's injured or what, but I suffer from a lot of pain. I have pain on my right shoulder right now, and it's been here since 2017. My left knee, my right ankle, so many injuries.
Other injuries during practices is usually in my knee. It gets twisted during practice, during jiu-jitsu, it gets twisted, or when I kick, it gets fully extended. And sometimes it takes me maybe 1 to 2 weeks to walk sometimes, affecting my training schedules.
We tend to ignore the pain because you love it anyway, it's our passions. What happens is that you feel the pain, but then you have to train because the next fight's coming, so then you have to ignore the pain, and then just, you get used to it eventually, and then it becomes natural to you.
Aside from that, also during games, there are possibilities, or actually it has already happened in my games, For example, I had a very big bruise here at my eyebrow. You could see it in my first game against, his name was Bacuado. Also caused my eye area to bleed. So actually I had my eyes were actually red for like, call it 2 months, 3 months.
At one point, si Hero and Nico, wala pa masyadong mga sponsors, we go to Hilot. Mapilay konti ang kamay, we go to Hilot. But then lately, I don't know if you call it when they became famous, locally, there were sponsors already. Mga PT, wellness, something like that. So right now, ganyan nangyari. They're into mga physical therapists, wellness, chiropractors. Yeah.
It's more on preventing the injuries, it's more in a proactive approach, not basically reactive where the injury happens and they're retreated from there. Right now it's more on like I feel like I have shoulder tightness, then you treat that first. And in that way it's rehabilitation. You're preventing that injury to happen.
You just have to watch your health because MMA's, yes, many sports have their own risks, but MMA, the biggest risk here is your body. If you want to take into this risk of becoming a student, which you should consider having your schedule so packed, at the same time, making sure that you maintain your health in your body, having enough sleep, having enough nutrients to take into your body, taking so much of your time in the practices, knowing that you will have so much injuries along the way. MMA is not all about stepping into the ring and fighting someone. It's also basically discipline, self-defense. The discipline of knowing your limits as a person, understanding yourself more, your physicality, who you are in this place, considering that you will face lots of rivals. You should keep in mind that you should always capitalize in your body.
The most important thing is education. As long as that's the reason why you call us physicians. Because if you translate physicians, it's basically a word means teacher.
There were ups and downs. My first year was good. It was good. But there came the downside starting in my second year. When the second year started, we had so many games. The games were so compacted into my schedule, and sometimes I wasn't able to balance my schedule well, especially considering that I actually took in a full unit, a heavy loaded schedule. So it actually conflicted so much in my time. But we're approaching this new SEM right now. We're approaching third SEM right now. I've actually adjusted to this new life I've come into, considering that I'm already approaching professional in this sport. I already understood how to manage this time properly, knowing how many units I should take and what schedule should I take for it to be convenient with my schedule in my practices and in school.
I'm just a cookie. No! Okay. Okay, just kill me. It's okay.
I myself is a fighter. I myself competed in this kind of sport. I know very well how it feels, how to deal with this kind of competition, how to deal with pain, how to deal with injuries. Now, since they are so interested, they expressed their interest that they want to fight internationally. So I prepared them for that.
It's something my dad asked me, me and Nico, ever since we were, when we started getting serious with the career. So he told us, this sport, it requires a lot of focus and dedication, and most especially, you will get hurt. Because, if not in the fight, in training, you spar with people bigger than you, heavier than you. You spar with people better than you. So it's very possible to get hurt.
My standard is not like every time they have an incoming fight, I don't actually focus on that opponent. I have this kind of standard na since we are aiming for that UFC or one championship, that's my standard. So I raise my standard up to that level so that these fights here sa local, it will be easy for me.
It's heart racing. It's actually, I could feel the nervousness. Usually I could feel that whenever I watch my rival's game. When I watch it, it's like I could feel myself fighting him right now, and it gets me nervous. It gets me nervous, but knowing that I'm nervous about this, it gives me more motivation, or it convinces me more about that I have to practice more. Nervousness will always be there, even if no matter how much I practice, I'm right there, I'm right in front of him already. Nervousness will still be there.
You know, it's scary. MMA is kind of scary at the start. So then I had to ask myself, do I really want this career? You know, I can go to school. Pwede man magtarong eskwela.
If I know that I'm already there staring at his eyes, I should have this confidence that I've practiced a lot. And that's what I'm doing right now. I should make sure that I don't miss any practice sessions. No matter the injuries, I should really get into practice because I know that I might regret it.
In the end, I love the sport. It's always been my passion. So, you know, the risk is always there, but that's why it's important to train hard.
As long as I keep training, I know that I could solve this nervousness in my mind. With all of these injuries that I've taken, I would still take the risk of getting into this sport at the same time chasing my dream as an engineer because, well, you've heard the saying, dare to be great. It's up to you if you're really willing to take the risk.
You know, as the kuya, it's just my job to kind of guide him to be as disciplined as I am, or to be as determined as I am. So I'm actually happy that he's, you know, working hard as well. So I see him train every day, you know, ignore the pain. So it's a nice thing to see. As an older brother, I enjoy watching him train the way I do.
For me, it's worth taking the risk as long as I do my job very well, because I know the potential this has when I actually succeed. Being an MMA fighter, reaching internationals, and at the same time hearing about me becoming an engineer, having good projects around, especially Davao City in the Philippines, or who knows, maybe abroad. It has a very big potential in my future. So again, dare to be great.
Sobrang bilis ng takbo ng mundo. Lahat ay abala sa iba't ibang gawain upang makasabay sa daloy ng buhay. Gigising, kikilos, magsisikap, isang paulit-ulit na ritmo. Pagsikat pa lang ng araw, busina at sigaw ng mga barker ang almusal ng mga commuter na nagmamadali sa eskwela at trabaho. Sa ingay ng lungsod at bigat ng responsibilidad na patuloy na dumadaloy, madalas nakakalimutan ang isang mahalagang bagay. Ang sariling kalusugan.
Sa isang taon, sa ilang beses ka nagpapa-check up?
Probably about twice a year.
Hindi ma'am, kung naikuan, gibati, magpa-check up.
Pag may sakit lang.
Sir, katatlo?
Katulo.
Once a month? Kaisa. Wala ba ako pa-check up?
Ngunit may isang karamdaman na tila'y nakakubli sa ating lipunan. Sa katawan ng maraming kababaihan ay may nagaganap na pagbabago na hindi laging napapansin. Isang siklo na minsan regular, minsan hindi, at minsan biglang nawawala at tila'y nakakabahala. At sa halip na kasiguruhan, madalas itong nagiiwan ng tanong at pangamba.
Dali kay ko magpagamay before kung magdako man ko, but karon murag double ang effort.
Ang effect sa ako kay pag college ba labi nag first year ka kay murag nag-adjust pa ka. Private school siya pero anad ko mas exposed ko sa public school. So pagabot dili kay na stress plus pag healthy ang diet kaya ako magudog mo stress ko kay nag-stress eating ko.
Usahay conscious ko sa akong ginakaon sa una. Karon kay ginapasagdan na ako sarili. Like kaon kung kaon bitoy pickles kana murag na dala na ko siya in a negative way.
Ang polycystic ovarian syndrome o PCOS ay isang hormonal disorder na nakakaapekto sa maraming kababaihan. Bagamat maraming kababaihan ang may PCOS, lingid sa kalaman ng karamihan ang epektong dulot nito sa kanilang buhay.
Kabalo ba kaunsa ng PCOS or PCOS ya?
Wala.
Not much.
Because wala pa ko gagawin.
Wala. Karon pagit ko anak kadungog. Ako ba na?
From what I know, parang yan yung usual na parang sakit para sa mga babae.
Maglisod ka buntis. Makita ra magud sa nako sa sa Facebook pero murag dili kay ko sa PCOS.
Na irregular ilahang mga menstruation and then na changes sa ilahang body na uban na very skinny and ang uban pod kay maging fat jud sila.
Dahil sa kakulangan ng kaalaman at takot sa masamang tingin ng lipunan, maraming kababaihan ang hindi nagpapatingin sa doktor at namumuhay ng hindi lubos na nauunawaan ang kanilang kondisyon. Sa dokumentaryong ito, tatalakayin natin ang PCOS, ang mga sintomas nito at kung paano ito hinaharap ng iilang kababaihan sa kanilang araw-araw na pamumuhay. Ayon sa World Health Organization, halos 8 hanggang 13% ng mga kababaihang nasa edad 15 hanggang 49 ang may polycystic ovarian syndrome o PCOS. Ito ay isang karaniwang hormonal disorder na nagdudulot ng irregular na regla, mabilis na pagkapagod at matinding epekto sa katawan at isipan.
First is abnormal menstruation or absent of menstruation. This is the first. Okay. Second, excessive body hair. We call that one hirsutism. The manifestation of hirsutism could be acne, okay, and then excessive body hair in expected areas where you find hair. So it could be here, upper chin, anterior, the breast, lower abdomen, the legs. Okay, so upper and lower extremities is the usual. You can appreciate that one. Lastly, so it's either one on ultrasound will manifest multiple eggs. Our eggs are cystic in appearance, but it's normal for the ovary. Okay, so if you have 2 out of the 3, then you can tell you have the disease. If you have seen lately because of our lifestyle, then we are having this. This is becoming so common. It's not just among teenagers, but also in their 30, 40 years of life.
Ang mas nakakabahala ayon sa pagsusuri ng WHO noong 2023, mahigit 70% ng apektadong kababaihan sa mundo ang hindi pa nasusuri ng doktor. Bagkus, lalo lamang tumitindi ang pangangailangan sa kaalaman tungkol dito. Sa loob ng mataas sa paaralan sa lungsod ng Davao, may isang guro na nagpapakita ng passion at dedikasyon sa kanyang larangan. Siya ay si Ma'am Catherine Pasco, guro ng Vocal Arts sa Special Program in the Arts.
So my name is Catherine Pasco. I am the SPA or Special Program in the Arts Instructor of Vocal Arts here at Davao City National High School.
Bago naging guro si Ma'am Cat, ang kanyang ina ay unang nagpakilala sa kanya sa mundo ng musika. Sa murang edad, siya ay pinalad na maturuan at mahasa ng kanyang ina na isang dalubhasa sa sining at musika.
My mother, siguro she positioned me while I was still young. She positioned me to be like this. Kumbaga, because music runs in the family, the vocal skill runs in the family. So, as young as 4 years old, she enrolled me in voice lessons, piano lessons, and then kahit may academics, meron pa ring training on the side. I want to make it understandable and enjoyable for ordinary people and even kids. So, doon nagsimula na nagkaroon ako ng heart for teaching. There's something in music that kumbaga, it removes barriers. Kumbaga, there's something that you cannot explain by word. It expresses my soul, my deepest thoughts. So, especially when you sing and when you touch the hearts of people, hindi ko ma-explain kung ano yon, but I like that.
Subalit sa gitna ng kanyang paglalakbay sa musika, dumating ang isang hindi inaasahang pagsubok. Isang hadlang na halos magpapabago ng kanyang buong landas.
Honestly, wala jud ko idea nga naday ko PCOS not until I was 37 years old. I was finishing my Bachelor of Music, nag-recital na ko, and we were preparing for graduation pic. Bigla na lang nanggawas akong pimple, nga dagko kay nga pimple, and so I went to the derma, and the first thing she said is, nag-ato ka sa imuhang OB? Tingin ko, wala man doc. Kung naman doc siya, I think you need to have ultrasound. Sabi niya, ipa-ultrasound kita kasi may duda ako baka meron kang PCOS.
Ayon kay Dr. Maria Lourdes C. Cabling, isang reproductive medicine specialist sa IVF Davao Incorporated, ito ay karaniwang hakbang ng mga kababaihan na matukoy at masuri ang kanilang kondisyon. Normal lamang na magtungo sa dermatologist at magpa-ultrasound, lalo na kung may mga sintomas tulad ng acne, irregular na regla, at iba pang tanda ng PCOS.
So the first thing is a lot of women would seek consultation because of change in the appearance. It's really the acne. So for teenagers, that is really their concern. So in the typical polycystic women, it could be prolonged from the usual 30 days interval. Okay, the reason for this is that because of the egg does not mature. If it does not mature, then it will not make the lining of the uterus thicken. And if there's no thickening, then what will happen? No menstruation. There will be no menstruation because the egg does not mature. If does not mature, there is no hormone called progesterone. What does this progesterone do? It makes sloughing of a thickened lining. Okay? So just suffice to say that the lining of the uterus is dependent on the hormone that comes from the ovary.
Tila'y nawalan ng direksyon si Ma'am Cathy at walang kaalaman tungkol sa PCOS. Ngunit sa kabila ng kanyang kalituhan, nagdesisyon siyang magpatingin sa doktor para alamin ito.
I had no idea what PCOS was about. It was the first time I encountered the term. So gi-research din ako, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Naring ana. So I went to the OB-GYN and had ultrasound, and she said I had polycystic ovarian. So daghan ko gagmay nga tubig-tubig sa ovaries.
Sa mga silid-aralan ng Ateneo de Davao University, may isang mag-aaral na patuloy na humaharap sa hamon ng PCOS. Isang estudyante ng AB Communications na kilala sa pagiging masayahin na presensya para sa kanyang mga kaklase.
Hi, I am Russell Jean Cunha, and then I'm 20 years old. I'm currently studying here at ADU. Jolly na person. Ano lang maingon? Jolly na person lang. Jolly ko kay, sige lang magkatawa sa classroom. With the, gusto ko lang ng mga vibes, trips. Importante siya kay marag mo na mood akong identity, sad.
Isa siyang scholar, patuloy na nagsusumikap at nagtatrabaho upang makapagtapos at maabot ang kanyang mga pangarap.
Scholar ko diri sa ADU, and then nag-work ko sa engineering office. Akong gina-work usually kay mag-encode, mag-route og mga documents. And sa school, kay estudyante, nag-work, and then pag-abot sa balay kay ate, and then anak. Ako nga pagka-anak is, kiat jud ko, gid sa mong balay. Kung kiat ko diri sa eskwelahan, mas kiat ko sa mong balay.
Ngunit sa likod ng kasiyahang hatid ni Russell sa iba, may balakid sa kanyang kalusugan na patuloy na hinaharap sa likod ng mga eksena.
Mga year 2023, nag-start ko og gain og weight. Dati man gud ang nickname gud is tikig, which means kanang payat. And then kalit lang nga nagdako ako ang lawas. Nag-exercise ko pero dili ka pong ko nagapayat. And then napansin sad nako nga nagalagas ako ang buhok. Unya dili pud ko regular natik time gyud pandemic to. Sa isa ka year kay katulo lang ko ato nagdugo. So murag dituan ako nakapansin na dili lagi siya normal. So ko sa akong mama nga, murag sa isa ka tuig kay katulo lang ko nagdugo. And then nagalagas akong buhok, and then oily akong face, and then nakoy mga hyperpigmentation.
Para kay Russell, naging mas mahirap ang pagsisimula sa kolehiyo, lalo na't dala-dala ang sakit na hindi niya maiwasan at ganap niyang alam.
Siyempre, ang effects ako kay pag college ba labi nag first year ka kay marag nag-a-adjust pa ka, expose ko sa public school. Mas nasamot siya og kuan kanang murag dili na ko ginadugo gid kaayo kay because of stress, especially katong mga first semester gid sa first year. Kaya ako magudog ng stress ko kay nag-stress eating ko. So magkaon ako bisag unsa and then mas nisamot siya kay dili healthy akong diet good.
So, in a woman with a PCOS, the hormone is imbalanced. The normal level of your hormone is that FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, is a hormone produced by your pituitary gland, which normally should be higher over your luteinizing hormone. So, in a typical PCOS, luteinizing hormone is higher over follicle stimulating hormones because of the feedback coming from your ovaries. The woman will not change the lifestyle, then it will goes on and on. Yeah, and then the problem will just stay there, and there is what you call metabolic syndrome, which is a consequence of PCOS.
Para kay Russell, hindi lamang kalusugan ang naaapektuhan ng PCOS, kundi pati na rin ang kanyang pangarap na magkaroon ng pamilya.
Anxiety o kanang ma-worry ka. Ano ko nga, Lord, ganun dili ko ginadugo. Wala mo ko'y uyab, so di mo mabalakan, di ko ginadugo. Nag-search na ako sa Google, mausis ako makitaan is magkaanak, or ang worst, dili magkaanak, and nasaskid ko. Kay basi di na ko magkaanak. Gusto ko magka-family, gusto ko magkaanak. Unya katong pagkabulan ko, anak ko PCOS, siguro nga naman, Lord.
Nagulat si Ma'am Kat sa hindi inaasahang pagkakataon. Kahit may PCOS siya, nagkaroon pa siya ng 2 anak.
It was the first time, and I was really shocked kay nana ko 2 daughters. When I heard about PCOS, ang first reaction sa uban, mayo kay nagkaanak pa ka. Oh, wala jud ko idea nga na adip PCOS
because eggs does not grow. They are immature. So meaning most of the time they are not fertile. So if you're not fertile, does not ovulate, that's the terminology when you are fertile, then what will happen? Less likely to conceive. So if you will not break the cycle, then infertility would really last that long. Okay? So that goes now to saying that just try to lose weight and that eggs will become mature.
Isang salik na nakatulong kay Ma'am Kat ay ang ehersisyo na bahagi ng kanyang propesyon bilang guro ng vocal arts.
My OB-GYN, she said na, do you exercise a lot? Sabi ko, yes, Doc. Lihukan jud ko, Doc, ever since. Kay I was a varsity in volleyball sa high school. And then pag college, kay nag-basketball na ko. And then kung walay basketball, walay volleyball, mag-jog. Kung walay jogging, mag-kickboxing. And then she said, maudi ay wala nimo napansin nga na kay PCOS because exercise is a great balancer of hormones. I was thankful na may nalangkod na kumbaga I was into athletic activities or fitness.
Dito naman sa kabilang dako ng Davao, may isang babae na patuloy na nagsusumikap at kasalukuyang nagtatrabaho mula sa bahay at abala sa pagiging isang virtual assistant habang hinaharap ang mga hamon ng kanyang buhay.
My name is Missy Sanchez, 25 years old ko, and nagpuyo ko karon sa Bago Sharo, Tugbok, Davao City. Ang akong ikabisihan these days is VA ko, tas work from home lang. Ang client man good is mental health awareness advocate siya. She's actually a psychiatrist sa Australia. Answering emails, nag-automate ko mga out of office reply automated na ako nag-draft. Tapos usahay mga post niya sa Facebook, Reels, Instagram.
Subalit isang araw, nagbago ang lahat nang maranasan ni Missy ang isang hindi inaasahang pangyayari na nagudyok sa kanya na magbago at magdesisyon para sa kanyang kalusugan.
Year 2021, around March, na hospitalized ko sa Davao Doc. It's because nag-bleeding ko. And I thought na normal lang siya kay irregular magud ko. Not until nga nag-collapse na ako sa balay, gidala ko sa Davao Doc sa kay agaw. Ang katod yung dugo ng gawas, dili na ito siya dugo. It's a baby. So, nagka-miscarriage ko March 2021. And then, ang reason daw nga na miscarriage ko is stress and sa kong PCOS. Ano ko nga, ay okay, nga no, nakapangutan ako sa sarili nga no, anong late, ba?
Malaki ang naging epekto nito sa kanya na nagdulot ng pagbaba ng tingin sa kanyang sarili.
Night times na okay, kanang tama-tama pa ako lawas. All of the time yun, makaanak ko nga dakua, uy. Kanang usahay maka-overthink ko ba nga, what if? Wait. Mag-overthink ko ba nga, what if mabot ang time na kanang modili na gani ana itaw sa ako because of my physique. Ano ba? Then, mo na siya nga time, pag musulod na siya sa ako, like, wala siya ko'y kaunon. Wala ko'y kaunon, whole day. Makakaon lang ko pag makasabaan. Ano lang. Kung di na sila ganahan sa ako, kinsa mag-atiman sa ako if masakit ko. Kinsa kung duulan if masakit ko, ano ba? Ano ako, Manay naka-affect sa ako,
Imbis na tulungan ang sarili, nagkaroon siya ng ibang pananaw at mas naging negatibo ang pamamaraan sa pagharap sa kanyang sitwasyon.
Sa una kay conscious, conscious ko sa akong ginakaon sa una. Karon kay ginapasagdan na ako sarili. Like kaon kung kaon bitoy picos kanamurag na dala na ko siya in a negative way, not in a positive way nga. Since na ako'y picos dapat mag-exercise, mag-lesson sa kaon wala. Mas ni nun ko nga, ay okay, nabitog yapon ko yung picos, di magyapon ko mugamay.
Noong Pebrero, nakaranas si Missy na malubhang sakit sa kanyang katawan na nagdala sa kanya sa ospital at tinanggap sa hindi inaasahang pagkakataon.
Gitabang na ko nila, kay tungod sa kasakit sa akong kilid, nagka-anxiety attack na ko. So di na gyud nako siya kaya mo to pagka March 20 nga na ako hospital. Pero before ko natog hospital, diri pa lang sa balay, nagsuka ako kanang muddy type of kanang suka, tapos may pagka-blackish na greenish color. Nagsuka na mo ko dugo. Wala ko gistorya sa doktor, ginan ako niya for admission na ka, kay para ma-check yun, di mo hantiyan kung say naa. Moto niya, ang ending, diabetic. Nag-serve siya as wake-up call for me, kay katong gi-ultrasound manggod ko, nakita manggod ang PCOS, nakita ang lumps akong push-on. Nanan ko nga, okay, kung nagpakita siya, di mo to siya ang mo to siya ang murag serve good, mo'y reason, nga nung nag-diabetic ko para makontrol na ako kung kaon, makontrol na ako kung lawas, para mawala siya.
Paliwanag naman ni Dr. Lourdes ang kahalagahan ng ating pamumuhay at kung paano ito nakakaapekto sa ating kalusugan, lalo na sa mga may PCOS.
Think of it this way, there is an imbalance. There is more of an intake over the inflow over the outflow. So meaning, you eat more. So what will happen? Sedentary lifestyle. So our body will really take in so much. This is just a byproduct of what you've been doing. Okay? And then the manifestation of this is very vivid. Do not wait that your menstruation becomes regular. It used to be monthly. Once you have PCOS, don't worry. It's not really so hard. The cornerstone in the management of PCOS is weight reduction if you are overweight.
Yun nga, because I do a lot of fitness, I don't experience yung mga things na dreaded by PCOS. Exercise is a great balancer, and that's the only intervention I have. I can. Sometimes you have to limit self-control gyud siya. And I'm happy because my husband is also helping me.
Ayon naman sa kanyang asawa na si Erwin, hindi naging madali para sa kanilang mag-asawa ang mga epekto ng PCOS, lalo na pagdating sa kanilang pamumuhay. Hanggang ngayon, patuloy nilang hinaharap ang mga pagsubok na dulot nito araw-araw.
So, moto, pagkabalo na mo ato, na naali ito siya, so among gikuan unsaon pag-manage. Like for example, na siya inclination ani na food niya, moto'y murag giingon nga maka-trigger. So mag-remind ko na di lang sa tahana, no? So mangita lang taglaing alternative ana.
Ako ang dugo, doon ako na-start og worry nga na pasabot pag dili ko dugon sa kabulan, naay something wrong sa ako ang gina-partake ng mga food. Kung di ko ganadugo every month, ako ang mas stress, gansisin ako kong self. Kay preferential side good, every time na mag-exercise ko, every time mukha ko mga healthy nga food, dugon dyan ko.
Para kay Missy, nahirapan siyang harapin ang realidad ng kanyang buhay. Patuloy niyang iniiwasan at tinatangkang takasan ang mga pagsubok na kinakaharap niya.
Pag usahay manggod nga mo, musulod sa akong utok about sa akong PCOS manggod, isa na dyan ako ang way, tulog. Kaysa naman sa kanang mga problema, gani ko, murag nag-escape ko ba sa reality gani. Kung dili magaling tulog, wala, stream, na lang. Online games, streaming, TikTok, Twitch, mahal na akong ano na akong bati.
Sa bawat hakbang ng paglalakbay, natutunan nilang yakapin ang sarili. Ang PCOS ay hindi lamang isang sakit. Ito ay paalala na kailangan natin magpatingin at baguhin ang pamumuhay.
Sa ako ang advice lang sa mga babae nga wala pa nang pa-check up yun mo. So kung gusto pa mo nga mabuhi, mag-enjoy sa life, take care of yourself, Jud. And applicable siya sa tanan. Because mayroon sila nga PCOS naman na, no, that's not tra. Kaya kung mapasagdan mo na, maglala gina siya. Ano lang.
I try to influence others positively na even PCOS or without PCOS, you take care of your health because you only have one body and you are the temple of the Holy Spirit. How you take care of your body is also your response to the Lord. It's an expression of gratefulness. I'm trying to influence my functionality. I'm not just teaching about music, but life itself and health, no? I cannot control the length of my days, the length of my life, but I can control what I eat so that I will still be efficient and effective sa role na ko as a mom, as a teacher, as a co-worker, as a wife, no, as any hats in life.
Ako maingon lang yun, no, kay kung gusto kag change or kung gusto ka og kanang pagbago, kung gusto ka og kana ganing change imong self, kung di na ka gusto nga may anak ka, tawagin sa di mong self, kay matabangan pamanggid siya. Siya ang tipo nga sakit nga matabang pa nimo siya. Praise the Lord, no, kay pinaagi pud sa yaha na ginahatag niya, sustain niya sa ako ang strength. Kay feel ako kung wala gid si Lord, dili po jud siguro na ako makaya gid. Kung unsa kay pag naa kay PCOS lisod jud kayo i-handle gid. Grace gid to ni God, ni kasi nga karon ma-handle na ako siya. Kay ginatagaan ko niya wisdom, paunsa nga ma-adjust nako akong self. Ginatagaan ko niya assurance, paunsa nga kabalo ko, madili man yung inani gid ka-worst. Inga na good.
Isang sigaw na tila walang tinig. Isang pasa na tila hindi mabitawan. Sa bawat tibok ng puso, may isang lihim na hindi mabigkas. Tahimik na dumadaloy sa katawan, ngunit nananatiling lihim sa karamihan. Hanggang kailan mananatili sa dilim ang lihim na ito? Kung ang anino'y siya pang nilulunod ng panghuhusga, ang kirot ay nagiging kasalanan pasa ng isang babae. Isang siklo na paulit-ulit, isang bigat na hindi mapitawan. Hindi laging nakikita, pero palaging nararamdaman. Ang mga kwento ni Cathy, Russell at Missy ay mga patunay ng lakas at tatag ng kababaihan na patuloy na lumalaban sa kabila ng mga pagsubok na hindi laging nakikita, pero laging daladala at nararamdaman. Hindi lang ito sakit. Ito ay kwento ng kababaihan na natutong ngumiti habang tinatago ang sakit na dinadala. Patuloy na lumalaban sa kabila ng katahimikan. Ito ang kanilang tinig, ito ang kanilang kwento. Ang lalim ng bawat kwento. Each one a window into realities that move, challenge, and inspire us. These documentaries truly show the power of storytelling rooted in reality, reminding us that the human experience can shine as brightly as any phenomenon in the universe. Ang bigat pero ang ganda. Ramdam na ramdam. Kayo, ano ang pinakatumatak sa inyo? As we continue our celebration of creativity, we want to take a special moment to shine the spotlight on our incredible partners who helped make this event possible. Sila ang nagbibigay liwanag at suporta sa bawat hakbang ng programang ito. These people have gone above and beyond to support our students, provide resources, and champion their talent. Tonight, we celebrate them not just as partners, but as key contributors to the success and vibrancy of this event. MX3 Natural Supplements, MX3, dito ako believe. Dr. Helen Grumo de Lima Dental Clinic. Petals, Flowers and Gifts. The Pavilion Pet Hotel. Junior Finance Executives ADU Chapter. Humanities and Letters Executive Council. Once again, thank you to all our partners for your continued support in celebrating student creativity and excellence here at COMM, the Cosmic Fusion. Kumusta sa lahat ng nanonood online? Handa na ba kayong makita ang galing ng ating mga communication students sa TV News Broadcasting? That's right! Our next category is TV News Broadcasting. Dito natin makikita kung paano nagagamit ng mga estudyante ang kanilang husay sa paghahatid ng balita. This category celebrates the art of delivering accurate, timely, and engaging news stories. From reporting and scripting to production and on-the-screen presentation. These works highlight the essential role of communicators in informing the public, bringing clarity and focus to every story like a guiding light in the creative universe. With that, let us now witness the entries of the nominees from the Ateneo Cluster.
Kwento ng mga Pilipino, pulso ng sambayanan. Mga bumabanderang balita.
Sunog sa Imperial Hotel, umabot ng mahigit 1 milyong piso ang pinsala. Presyo ng isda at hipon tumaas sa Bangkerohan Market dahil sa bagyong Opong.
ADU community sama-samang nanindigan laban sa katiwalian sa Blue Movement Academic Walkout. Lungsod ng Davao, katuwang ang fast food chain sa pagbibigay trabaho sa seniors at PWDs.
Tensyon at kasiyahan bumida sa huling araw ng Daprisa Sports Events.
And the new Mr. International 2025 is Philippines!
Pinoy Pride, Kirk bonded, kinoronahang Mr. International 2025.
Kwento ng mga Pilipino, pulso ng sambayanan.
Magandang umaga, Pilipinas!
Magandang umaga, Davao City. Ngayon ay Martes, ika-29 ng Setyembre, taong kasalukuyan.
Sunog sa Imperial Hotel, umabot ng mahigit 1 milyong piso ang pinsala. Live mula sa Claro M. Recto Avenue, narito si Jem Comendador. Jem?
Yes, JC. Nandito ako ngayon sa Claro M. Recto Avenue, sa harap mismo ng Imperial Hotel, kung saan kagabi ay sumiklab ang apoy na tumagal ng mahigit 5 oras bago tuluyang naapula. At ngayong umaga ay makikita pa rin ang iniwang pinsala ng sunog. Bandang alas 9 ng gabi noong Miyerkules, Setyembre 17, sumiklab ang apoy sa gusaling matatagpuan sa naturang kalsada. Ayon sa Bureau of Fire Protection, umabot ng 2,400 square meters ang nasunog na nagdulot ng tinatayang 1.5 milyong halaga ng pinsala.
Nag-alarm na po nagbalik and then mo na to nagkusog nagmaayo. So what happened, nagawas me and then of course nagpanic jud me. Paglabas na mo was very for me was very frightening because ang fire dako na kayo siya and then feeling na mo ang like mga sparks sa fire was like feeling na ko kay muadto na sa ako but it's very chaotic kay ang raming firefighters, ang raming tao and then walang crowd control. Mag-adto ko dito, maka-adto ko dito, man there's fire going on. I think now what I'm feeling na feel relieved na lang ko as for me na wala mi na sawi, wala mi na affect. The fire is very strong, Jude.
Wala namang naiulat na sugatan o nasawi, ngunit patuloy ang investigasyon ng mga otoridad upang matukoy ang sanhi ng sunog. Ako si Jem Comendador, kakampi ng sambayanan. Ronda Orada!
Maraming salamat, Jem Comendador. Presyo ng isda at hipon tumaas sa Bangkerohan Market dahil sa bagyong Opong. Tumaas ang presyo ng isda at hipon sa ilang pamilihan sa Davao City matapos magkulang ang supply ngayong buwan. Ayon sa ilang nagtitinda sa Bangkirahan Public Market, mula sa dating 260 pesos hanggang 270 kada kilo, umakyat na sa 300 ang bintahan ng hipon noong nakaraang linggo. Tinatayang 20 hanggang 30 ang itinaas ng presyo. Paliwanag ng mga vendor na apektuhan ng masamang panahon at mga bagyo ang biyahe at supply ng similya ng hipon dahilan ng pagnipis ng produkto sa merkado. Patuloy namang inaasahan ng mga mamimili at nagtitinda ang pagtaas ng presyo habang limitado ang supply.
ADU community sama-samang nanindigan laban sa katiwalian sa Blue Movement Academic Walkout. Para sa mga detalye, narito si Rico Baulos.
Mga estudyante ng Ateneo de Davao University ay nagtipon ngayon sa ROAS para sa Blue Movement Academic Walkout. Ang pangyayaring ito ay nagaganap ngayong Setyembre 23 taong kasalukuyan.
Protesta ko kinakailangan.
Ang mga estudyante, guro at kawani ay nagsama-sama upang tawagan ang mga opisyal ng pamahalaan para sa pananagutan at upang humiling ng mabuting pamamahala. Ang walkout ay nagsisilbing isang kolektibong paninindigan laban sa mga isyu ng korupsyon at mahinang pamumuno.
Ang Blue Movement Walkout ng Ateneo na isinagawa ngayong araw ay isang paalala ng ating mga natutunan ay hindi lang dapat maitago sa loob ng ating mga pasilidad o mga ating paaralan. Ngunit ito ay dapat na rin nasalasangan, lalong-lalo na sa panahon ngayon na kinakailangan nating lumabas. Dahil kung hindi ngayon, kailan? Kung hindi tayo, sino? Paulit-ulit nating sinisigaw, kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. At ngayon na ipakita natin yon sa matinding paninindigan, anuman ang init, anuman ang pagod, nandito tayo, lumalaban.
Ang kilusang ito ay nagpapahiwatig ng pakikilahok ng kabataan sa pag-uudyok para sa sistematikong pagbabago. Ito si Rico Baulos, kakampi ng Sambayanan, Ronda Orada.
Lungsod ng Davao, katuwang ang fast food chains sa pagbibigay trabaho sa seniors at PWDs. Nakipagsundo ang pamahalaang lungsod ng Davao sa Jollibee Group at McDonald's Philippines para mabigyan ng trabaho ang mga senior citizen at persons with disabilities. Ayon kay Konsehal Diosdado Mahipos Jr., 4 na oras kada shift ang trabaho at aabot sa 1,000 senior citizen ang unang mabibigyan ng oportunidad ngayong taon. Maaari ring mag-apply sa iba pang negosyo ng Jollibee Group. Kinakailangan ng health clearance at iba pang dokumento. Batay ito sa Senior Citizens Work Opportunity Ordinance na inaprubahan noong Hunyo 17 taong kasalukuyan. Tinatayang nasa 170,000 ang senior citizen at 34,000 ang rehistradong PWD sa lungsod.
Tensyon at kasiyahan bumida sa huling araw ng Daprisa Sports Events. Para sa mga detalye, narito si Micaela Mirafuentes.
Dito sa University of Mindanao, ramdam ang tensyon at kasiyahan ng mga manonood habang natutunggaling at ibang paaralan sa iba't ibang sports events ngayong huling araw ng Daprisa A. Isa sa mga pinaka-inaabangang laban ay ang volleyball, kung saan nagpakitang gilas ang koponan ng Lamb of God Special School of Academy laban sa Davao Central Colleges. Makikita ang mabilis na ball movement, matinding depensa at hindi makatawarang energy ng mga manlalaro. Kaugnay nito, nakausap natin si Dennis Bello, isa sa mga manlalaro ng Davao Central Colleges at narito ang kanyang saloobin matapos ang laban.
Keep focus, magtinarong og dula, i-enjoy ang dula, dili magseryoso kayo para dili ka makubaan. Lingaw-lingaw sa court, trust in your teammates, trust in yourself na maka-perform ka og gwapo. Dili jud dapat nimo dapat wala si mong mind na hala mapildi na ni, dapat lang jud na kaya ni. Dapat ikaw jud ang mag-motivate sa imong sarili kayo. Dili ni ma-motivate imong sarili, dili ka ka-motivate og lain tao.
Para sa mga atleta, katulad ni Denise, higit pa sa resulta ng laban ang mahalaga. Ang karanasan, pagkakaibigan at sportsmanship ang kanilang tunay na naiuwi mula sa Daprisa A. Ako si Micaela Mirafuentes, nag-uulat mula rito sa University of Mindanao, Ronda Orada.
Maraming salamat, Micaela Mirafuentes. At para sa showbiz na balita, Pinoy Pride Kirk Bondad, kinoronahang Mr. International 2025. Live mula sa studio, Stephanie Bajo, ano ang latest chika?
Bagong karangalan ang naiuwi ng Pilipinas sa mundo ng pageantry. Kinoronahan bilang Mr. International 2025 ang ating pambato na si Kirk Bondad. Ginanap ang Grand Finals noong Setyembre 25, taong kasalukuyan sa Thailand, kung saan tinalo ni Bondad ang 41 pang kandidato at tinanggap ang korona mula kay Madjagu Samuel ng Nigeria. Ito ang ikalawang beses na nagwagi ang Pilipinas sa nasabing kompetisyon, kasunod ng panalo ni Neil Perez noong 2014. Mainit, maingay at walang katulad, iyan ang bitbit ng showbiz ngayong gabi. Ako si Stephanie Baho, ang boses ng intriga, Ronda Orada.
Mga kaorada, 86 na araw na lang, Pasko na.
At yan ang mga bumabanderang balita sa oras na ito.
Ako si Jeff V. Irene Apostol.
At ako naman si Juan Carlos Haravata.
Tagapagbalita ng kwento ng mga Pilipino.
Pulso ng sambayanan, Ronda Orada.
Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square.
Usa ka establishmento sa Jimol Bahada na sunog.
Pag-ayos sa Adlaw Flyover gadala og kahasol sa mga motorista.
Pagsira sa Victoria Plaza madayon nagyud karong Disyembre.
Mindanao R 2025 gipasimugna sa Davao City.
Christmas lights ug mga bag-ong establishmento sa Azuela Cove giabrihan na.
Maayong gabi, Pilipinas!
Maayong gabi, dakbayan sa Davao.
Karon ika-Oktubre 6, tuig 2025.
Kani ang Ratsada Balita.
Usa ka establishmento sa Jimol Bahada na sunog. Ania si Timothy Ayan Ching para sa balita.
Nasunog gabi Setyembre 25 ang usa ka establishmento dinhi sa Jimol Bahada, dakbayan sa Davao.
Nahibawan nga ang insidente nagsugod-sulod sa mga inasal nga nagdala og kalayog itong nga usok. Matud pa sa inisyal nga report, niabot og 2 milyones ang kadaot sa maong establishmento. Tuwas ang mga tao walay natalangan ng samdan o naangol tungod sa sunog. Matud pa sa Public Information Unit staff na si Aljon Matilla.
On or about 7:20 p.m., an establishment on fire was reported at Jimol Bahada, Manginasal, so JP Laurel Avenue. Fire out was reported around 8:15 p.m. Cause of fire is still under investigation, but the estimate damages is around 500,000.
At first magod ato kay nami sa counter 6 dol magod na siya sa entrance. And then kanang nagpanik naman ang mga tao no, and then nag-RDO man pud ang mga guard ug among senior na like ang customer daw is pagawas ng una kay sila man naman prayo. And then mo to ipagawas na mo ang customer. And then pag silip na mo is nanam ko mga like nagquags na jud siya ba like ang aso. And then mo to like gipakam lang mi sa mga senior, but then ang customer jud mong first prayo. And then after ato wala na customer, dahil na declare na like gipa hunong ang transaction by counters.
Padayon pa ang investigasyon sa hinungdan sa sunog. Magpabilin nga magtanaw para sa dugang kasayuran mahitungod sa maong insidente. Kini si Timothy Ayanching, Ratsada Balita.
Pag-ayos sa Agdao flyover gadala og kahasol sa mga motorista. Ania si Juliana Abinales para sa balita.
Dayon ang grabing trapiko diri sa Agdao nga niabot nag-usa ka bulan nga gisara alang sa pagkumpuni. Ang kasagarang 15 minutos padulong lana nga biyahe niabot og 30 hangtod 45 minutos hinungdan sa kalas sa gasolina ug oras. Apektado niining kalangan ang daghang motorista ug mga commuter. Matud pa sa usa ka tricycle driver na si Carlo de la Paz.
Ang epekto yun ani karon traffic nya isa pa among pamamasahero dire nausab kay nare-routing man kung normal lang moagi sa ang gikan sa Jiro moagi dire di siyempre mata ang mga pasahero mo dirita na mo naog karon nausab man nare-routing dito na moagi sa tubangan sa palengke so dako jud yung kuan kausaban na among income medyo ni ubos-ubos jud gamay. Mao ka po na niguot o may kasabot. Amo nga paningkamot lang. Mao ka ginamo ma'am. Hopefully nga mahuman dayon ang flyover.
Gusto sa publiko nga hatagan og klarong petsa o timeline sa Department of Public Works and Highways kung kanus-a mahuman ang trabaho aron malikayan ang trapiko. Kini si Juliana Benales, Ratsada Balita.
Pagsira sa Victoria Plaza madayon nagyud karong Disyembre. Ania si Summer Valencia para sa Balita.
Nakita karon sa NCCC Victoria Plaza, diin gilahad sa management ang desisyon nga isara ang mall karong Disyembre. Ang maong desisyon gipaabot nga adunay dako nga epekto sa mga empleyado ug mga suki nga mamalitay.
Nailhan kini na unang mall diri sa Dakbayan na nahimong saksi sa daghang katuigan sa pamalit ug panatigom sa mga Dabawenyo. Apan karong tuiga, giandam na kini alang sa redevelopment ug modernisasyon. Matod pa sa sales lady na si Janice Kansing,
mag-worry pod ma'am kay ngano mawadan pod mig trabaho kay simple sa kadugayon kumbaga diri namin nagkuan ma'am ba sa mo ang mga trabaho nagbuhi sa mga pamilya so sad pod mi nga mawala ni siya naaman ma'am makakita man ni sa uban pero lahi ra jud ni siya kay mamiss na to siya kay tungod kay pinakadugay naman gud ni siya sa mall sa Davao.
Ano lang sad for me nga magsirado ang Victoria kay since bata ko kay diri jud mi nagalag sa akong family tapos kanang daghan pod mig memories pod diri then kanang sad lang pod ba nga kanang kani ang pinaka oldest nga mall tapos pinakasikat sa diri sa Davao.
It would be sad na masira ang Victoria kay of course nana siya na built na legacy good.
Ang pagsira sa NCCC Victoria Plaza karong Disyembre usa ka dakong pagbago para sa dakbayan sa Davao. Ilabi na alang sa mga empleyado ug mga suki nga kinahanglang mamalhin sa lain nga lugar. Gihangyon sa pamunuan nga suportahan ang mga apektadong kawani samtang nagapadayon ang pagpang-atdam alang sa pagsira. Kini si Summer Valencia, nagabalita para sa Ratsada Balita.
Mindanao R 2025 gipasimugna sa Davao City. Ania si Miel Almoradi para sa balita.
Giablihan na ang 7th Mindanao Art 2025 sa SM Lanang Atrium, Davao City kagahapon, September 21 o magpadayon hangtod Oktubre 1. Gipasiugdahan kini sa Lawig Diwa Incorporation uban sa suporta sa National Commissions for Culture and the Arts aron ipakita ang talento sa mga artista sa Mindanao ug mag-inspirar sa katawhan. Tampok sa mga obra gikan sa 30 ka gallery sa Mindanao ug pipila pa gikan sa Visayas ug Luzon. Ang tema karong tuiga nga Leaping Beyond, usa ka rocket-inspired team nga nagpasabot nga kini usa ka artistikong eksperimento ug imahinasyon nga pinaagi sa kamot ug makina. Matud pa sa isa ka patikan Mindanao artist nga si Alexander Malalis.
Karon nahimo ming thankful as a group kami nga patikan Mindanao tungod kay mo ni bali nahimo namong outlet mo express kay as a tattoo artist manggod client base ang among trabaho. So diri nga outlet namo makapabuelo mi diri nga 100% ka creativity namo among mahatag ma-express namo sa mga tao mapakita namo.
Gilauman ang nga mas makahatag og inspirasyon sa katawhan ang exhibition samtang nagpadayon hangtod Oktubre 1 dinhi sa Dakbayan sa Davao. Kini si Miel Almaradi, Ratsada Balita.
Christmas lights ug mga bag-ong establishmento sa Azuela Cove giabrihan na. Ania si Summer Valencia para sa balita.
Opisyal nga giablihan sa publiko ang Azuela High Street katong September 26 tuig 2025. Usa kini ka 25 hectare seaside estate sa Davao City nga gihimo sa Ayala Land ug Alcantara Group. Nisugod na gyud ang Kapaskuhan diri sa Azuela Cove sa Dakbayan kay opisyal nga giabrihan ni adtong September 26 uban sa Bright Beginnings Lunch ug tinuig nga Christmas lighting. Gipaila-ila usab ang bag-ong mga kan-anan ug tindahan, lakip ang The Matcha Tokyo, ang una nga brand sa Mindanao, apil diri ang Butter by Mom Bakes, Hautang Hot Pot ug Dreamness Cafe nga nagpalambo sa lifestyle scene sa syudad. Tumong sa Azuela High Street nga mahimong usa ka lifestyle ug business hub diri sa Dakbayan sa Davao nga maghatag og bag-ong kasinatian sa negosyo, pagkaon ug kalingawan alang sa mga Davaoenyo. Kini si Summer Valencia, Ratsada Balita.
Ug mao kana ang among mga balita karong adlaw.
Mga kaigsuunan, 80 ka adlaw na lang, Pasko na.
Padayon ta nga magtinabangay ug magkahiusa aron mas mabati ang tinuod na kahulugan sa Pasko.
Kami ang inyong tigbalita.
Ako si Jasmine Hibaya.
Ug ako si Jet Rongolab. Maayong gabi ug amping kanunay. Kani ang Ratsada Balita.
For the headlines.
Imperial Hotel fire left over 1 million pesos in losses.
Academic walkout staged versus corruption.
A multi-cab crash left student passenger injured.
Davao flea markets boost local businesses and culture.
Kyla Estrada and Danielle Padilla tandem gets mixed reactions from fans.
Good evening, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao.
Today is October 6, 2025, and here are the top headlines you need to know. A fire severely damaged the Imperial Hotel in Davao City on Wednesday night, causing significant losses over 1.5 million pesos. For a detailed update on the incident, we now turn to Alan Ardina. Alan?
A fire broke out at the Imperial Hotel along COMM Recto Street on Wednesday, September 17 at around 9:40 in the evening. 10 fire trucks extinguished the scene while rescue operations were underway for victims trapped on the top floors. The Bureau of Fire Protection declared fire out past 1 a.m. on Thursday. The incident left charred walls, entire floors temporarily unlivable, glass shards on the ground, and residents with nothing saved. Hotel manager Risa Abakahin said the fire spread from the 3rd floor to the 5th floor but spared the lower levels, with damages estimated at over 1 million pesos.
Ang sunog lang namo is naa lang dito sa 3rd floor, 4th floor at saka 5th floor. So walay damages sa baba, ano lang na, murag na anuan na siya sa water. Naon di siya og million more than. Kaysa aside pang sa customer namo, siyempre mga high kwa lang mga gamit is mga computer, aircon, mga ano mga daghan pa, mga Xerox, daghan.
Despite the fire's intensity, no casualties or injuries were recorded.
For now, evacuees ask for assistance from local government agencies to help them recover from losses during the fire. This is Alan Ardina reporting for DXGM Watchpoint.
Thank you, Alan. A jeepney lost control and collided with fences near the Rojas Night Market. A student from Ateneo de Davao University was injured. For more details, we now turn to Princess Ferrariza. Princess?
On September 23 at around 12:40 in the afternoon, a Suzuki multicab crashed along Rojas Avenue, resulting in injuries to its lone passenger. The driver, alias Earn, allegedly maneuvered left to evade an oncoming taxi, but struck the bike lane barrier. As a result, he lost control and rammed into the steel railings at the center island. A witness said the passenger was a student from Ateneo de Davao University who sustained a head injury.
Nadungog na mo pa ingon ana, pagtanaw na ko, na estudyante sa taas, nabundol gani siya din sa ulo. Siya ra isa. Naging ko mga kumanan na nabundol, nidagan sila dito duha, tanaw nila. Gikuha pa nila katong estudyante, gitabangan pa ingon diha.
According to the police report from Santa Ana Police Station, the victim, alias Dave, was immediately rushed to Davao Doctors Hospital. Authorities added that the student's family did not file charges after the driver shouldered the medical expenses, including the x-ray and medicines. The accident also caused damage to both the multicab and the city government property.
This is Princess Rariza reporting at the XGM Watchpoint.
Thank you, Princess. Ateneo de Davao University joins the nation's call for justice and accountability through an academic walkout. For a report, we have Jasmine Credito. Jasmine?
The Ateneo de Davao University community joined nationwide calls against corruption through an academic walkout today, in the afternoon of September 23, 2025. At 2 o'clock, they gathered at the Rojas Gate, carrying placards and messages towards corrupt politicians and businessmen. Students and teachers paused their usual afternoon classes and walked out of their rooms to protest against the rampant corruption in the country. In the short program afterward, Glock 9's Upuan and Bamboo's Tatsulok were played, and student leaders and faculty spoke out against injustices Filipinos face. For Humanities and Letters Cluster Representative Matthew Payumo, the walkout is an exercise of the democratic right to demand accountability.
I believe that this is the very act of demonstrating our rights to redress the government of our grievances. It is our right as citizens of our country to become watchdogs of the government. That's why I am here today, to redress for grievances and to show that to the government and to people who are corrupt that we are watching, our eyes are on you.
The academic walkout was among many protests staged against corruption nationwide. Civil groups joined anti-corruption rallies in Luneta and Orgullo Park. Political science professor J.L. Bacaling says student walkouts show how education empowers the youth.
Education is very important because everything starts with education. Everything starts by being aware of your society, by being aware of the oppressions, of the plights of the marginalized individuals, the oppressed in the society. So I think education is really, setting the tone or shaping the minds of the students in terms of accountability, because it makes the students aware of the society, of the people.
While the action here at Ateneo de Davao unfolded locally, it carries the same message, heard across the nation. A call for truth, dignity, and justice. This is Jasmine Credito reporting for DXGM Watchpoint.
Thank you, Jasmine. 3 Yards hosts flea markets in Villa Abril Street to allow local business owners to showcase their products. For more details, we now turn to Karil Batyong. Karil?
From September 26 to 28, 3 Yards came alive once again with a vibrant buzz of flea markets. Over the past few months, customers have flocked to 3 Yards and made it their go-to spot for thrift finds, food stalls, and handmade crafts. Currently, her market, one of the featured flea markets, is drawing crowds with its mix of thrift fashion, handcrafted goods, and local food offerings. Here at 3 Yards, weekends have become more than just rest days. They've turned into bustling celebrations of local creativity and entrepreneurship. Now, these weekend pop-ups have turned into opportunities that boost local businesses. They are given platforms to introduce their products, connect with customers, and grow their brands that traditional retail spaces may not allow.
We'd also like to think that we are helping small businesses by allowing these flea markets to continue running. It gives them a chance to grow their businesses, even build their dreams here.
As flea markets as 3 yards continue to thrive, they've grown into more than just weekend pop-ups. They now serve as cultural and commercial spaces where Davaoenos can shop, connect, and most importantly, support local. This is Karil Batyong reporting for DXGM Watchpoint.
Showbiz surprise, mga kachika! Danielle Padilla and Carla Estrada are officially together. On September 17, talent manager and showbiz vlogger Audrey Diaz revealed in his YouTube show that according to a reliable source, Danielle and Carla are now in a romantic relationship.
Sino? Danielle Padilla and Kyla Estrada.
Fans quickly reacted online, some saying Danielle has found his alpha female in Kyla, while others admire their chemistry as a pair. Meanwhile, Katniel fans shared throwback clips of Catherine Bernardo and Danielle Padilla looking back at their love team days. As of now, Danielle and Kyla have yet to release any official statements. This is Shina Larino reporting for Showbiz News.
That wraps up the biggest stories. This is Kim Kachila.
And this is Zeus Escar.
Thank you for joining us here on DXGM Watchpoint.
Stay with us for more news and updates, where truth matters, always and always.
Ang galing ng bawat entry, malinaw, tiyak at informative. Talagang nagpapakita ng confidence at professionalism. This category really highlights how essential effective communication is in journalism. Mula sa malinaw na storytelling hanggang sa tamang timing at presentation, makikita natin kung gaano kahalaga ang mahusay na komunikasyon sa pagbibigay ng impormasyon sa publiko. With these entries, our students prove that their work does not just inform, it resonates, illuminates, and adds its spark to the wider creative cosmos. Our next category is marketing collaterals. This category showcases creative promotional materials designed to communicate messages effectively and capture audience attention through strategic messaging and visual design. Huwag na nating patagalin pa. We present the entries from the Ateneo Cluster nominees.
automatic. You.
New hair is calling.
Moved out to a new city. June is dawning down on me, and all that I can find, a sickly romance in the air. Lovers stroll without a care inside. Ooh, this can't be right. 'Cause the sun's engaged to the sky, and my best friends found a new guy. I'm only getting older. I've never had a shoulder to cry on.
Nice, you like it? Mura naman yan. Buwa ko yan sa Metal Palette Davao. Mura lang yan. Tingnan mo, ito, 1.5 lang. See?
Barato.
And then this one is for 1.5 kit. And yan, Korean round book.
ayot. Una ka na share with o. Hindi, nalik ko very right. As in, nag-start na mo? No, dali na kami nag-start mo eh.
Nainara ba? Yun, sila may oras karon, ulit naman, ipagkaon na magbanok, ano karon pamangka? Ang sabot pinatunok, una sila may oras karon, alas 5 na!
Nag-chat ako sa iyo, paano, wala na sir, wala din ko ilong. Nag-traffic ako ko very right talaga yung taong day. So syempre, wala mo na ako alam mo, yung emotional mong grupo karon. Ay, ako ang butik bantay sa akong mga punta ka ng mga sabot ko. Siya isang timing position, pero wala na akong ginaano ha. Kaya lang ko.
Asa mo ng mga papel, na folder?
Kung sa'yo papel, abin ako is mag-rest data karon.
Mako na, kay gibili ni mo! Paper, manuscript, pinato ko sa research dahil man, di na itong final defense. Kung saan mo na ito ni pag-defense, magkaka ka sa mga panis, maglulot itong mga mata.
Saturday man karon, di ba lagay mo thesis na lang natin Monday to Friday. Sa akin magpakabay sa akin ninyo tay. Na-stress lang itong guide ko sa stress ay nag-check up. Nag-chat sa ako, nag-chat yung siya. Si Crush ni Muti. Nag-chat sa ako. Oo. Ano siya, asa na talaga karon, asa na coffee shop. Ako, ay, syempre never disclose.
Naano sa Blancas Brew. Sa Blancas Brew.
Which is, malamig na mapagkaon.
Tama.
Very katawanan, pag ikaw, di ba, nag-ano ka habang nag-check ko very light. Ano siya nga, Sherry, ikaw, ano mo si ikaw daw.
Himuran ka na tanga!
So, mauto, anak ko sa iya, day, anak ko sa iya nga, ay, padulo na siya dito. Feeling ako is mag-ano siya karon. Pag ano na, ayun na si Kasi Puno. Pag formal.
Pagka lagi, wala lagi si Anthony, lagi bang na, hawa ko kita ka sa research, wait, ayaw mo katika-tika, kayo mo kung gina-char-char nga, lahat si Anthony para i-apply ka sa research, hindi naman pwede tayo.
Pero di taga-asa man sa Anthony, day. Kasi hindi ba anak ka? So, doon sa inyo nga. So, una to karon. What you take your bell?
Ilog ko
na.
sa
Kasi nag-chat pa siya. Excuse me, Yana. Kasi na yung password nila or na yung wifi. Wala yung gano'n kayo. Wala na to eh. So, tama ba yung buhat na? Yes, ako.
ganda ng mga designs na ito. Eye-catching and well-crafted. Talagang nagpapakita ng creativity at impact. Each piece shines in its own orbit of ideas. It's inspiring to see how strategy and creativity work hand in hand through these outputs. Proof that even small materials can leave a bright mark on the showcase. And now we arrive at our final category for the output showcase. Handa na ba kayong masaksihan ang huling category na siguradong magbibigay ng impact sa inyong lahat? Our last category is short film. Pero bago ang lahat, kamusta na ba ang ating online audience dyan? Comment nyo sa chat kung excited na kayong makikita ng mga kwento na siguradong magpapawaw sa inyo. Sige, let's keep it running, everyone! So this category celebrates powerful storytelling within a limited runtime. Sa bawat short film, makikita natin kung paano napapahayag ng ating mga communication students ang meaningful messages at compelling narratives sa maikling oras lamang. First, let's see the nominees from the Ateneo Cluster.
Oh, ready na ka?
Oh, isa may plano?
Ang plano kay, di ba ganin ha? Gitunan dyan ako sa YouTube ang lockpicking para ani. Habang galakpik ko, magtanaw-tanaw ka sa palibot. Kung maabrihan na nako, manulutang diba? Kaunta ni mamahalo na gamit. Gawas dayon ta, umana. Dali ra kaayo, nakipangta na.
Wala na, gets, tara!
Huwag ka mamilig apartments, no? Sana ako dyan iro. No, wala mo ako kabalon nga iro. Ang pag sila nag-ingon.
Huwag sa nato meron. Ay, kabalon ako.
Isa ha.
Isa ha. Uy, hindi ko rin dali. Uy, asa ka?
Huy, mata!
Ha?
Bright, chukay ko, boy. Nana ko nang na solusyon ba?
Ha? Sa man?
Kani.
Sa man na?
Wala, noy.
Ha?
Ani manggod na. Abriho na to ang portahan niya ilabay ning tsokolanay. Tapos, wala to na to kaunon sa iro. Di ba? Kay mamatay man ang iro makakaunog tsokolit. Wala to na to siya mamatay. Problem solved.
Ha? Bugo! Kulaton pa na to mamatay ang iro. Nagmadakpan ta diri.
Ito, no? Ay, ani na lang. Ibutang na to sa gawas ng tsokolanay. Wala to na to magawas ang iro. Nya sulod da yun ta. Tara, kuha na itong mga gamit.
What if na CCTV?
Daghana ba ni magpangutana, oy? Ititabunan na to. Oh, okay na. Kaunta ni mamahalo na gamit. Gawas dayon ta. Mana?
Okay, G. Pero what if?
Sige, what if? Sugdan na to ni ba?
Okay. Abrihin na.
ka ba? Nga na kami, ha?
Teka, sige. Patayin ko na lang susundo ko.
Bye!
Renal? Okay ka lang? Teka. I'm una-una sorry about what happened to your dad. Huwag ka lang huwag ka lang magtanim ng galit or unforgiveness sa dad mo. Kasi it's more of you na ma-set free ka ba from that pain. The person na ini-imprison kasi natin kung may galit pa rin tayo, yung self natin, yung forgiveness is a reset button. Wala tayong magagawa about it. Pero ikaw, may magagawa ka pa. You know yan, you can do it differently. Pwede mo siyang ibahin lahat. No? Kung ano man yung naging negative mo na experience with your dad, this time, ikaw, no? Make it better. Become the best mom to your children and the best wife to your husband. You know, and in that way, hindi ba siya mapapass on na sa mga anak mo, yung ganitong nararamdaman mo. Kasi again, wala ka na magagawa with your dad, but I hope you forgive him. Pero ikaw, may magagawa ka pa with yourself. So make it different. Okay? Ikaw, anong gagawin mo?
Miss, where did you get that wallet?
Oh, I found it near the park. I'm looking for the owner. Roland Lee? Do you know him?
I know him. He's my boss. Sadly, he passed away last week. You know what? Since his wife is actually here, I'll call her over so you guys can talk.
Sure.
Found his wallet?
Yes.
Claire.
Clara. I wanted to return his wallet.
You must have dropped it before the accident. Thank you so much, dear.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Please keep it. We would want to help someone who's kind.
No, ma'am. It's his. I just wanted to do the right thing. May I excuse myself? I gotta go.
But your food.
Tigilan mo na ako! Lagi kang ganito, tata! Ngayon ka lang tatawag nung kailangan ka namin. Nasaan ka?
Bakit ka ganyan? Puro ka reklamo. Ginawa ko naman sa'yo lahat.
Hindi ako nagre-reklamo! At hindi rin namin kailangan ng pira mo. Ang kailangan namin ikaw!
Ikaw, Diyos, isa ka pa. Problema ka din sa buhay namin.
Huwag mong isali ang anak ko sa problema natin!
Yan yung bata, kahit kailan. Hindi na magbabago.
Diyos, anak, magsasabihin sana ako sa'yo. Huwag ka sanang mabigla. Ang tatay mo, inatake ng puso kagabi. Tinatawagan ka niya, pero hindi ka sumagot.
Hindi totoo yan! Hindi pwede mawala si Papa sa piling ko. Mahal ko si Papa.
Naku Diyos, may pinapibigay ang papa mo. Baka gusto mong pakinggan.
Nakikiramay ako sa'yo, Diyos.
Diyos, anak. Hindi ko alam Diyos, anak. Hindi ko alam kung mapapakinggan mo to. Pero pasensya na. Anak, alam kong nasaktan kita. Pati ang nanay mo. Pero araw-araw, nagsisisi ako. Huwag mong dalhin yung galit mo habang buhay. Anak, mahal na mahal kita. Sana mapatawad mo ako.
Galit ako sa'yo pa, pero mahal na mahal kita pa. Bakit mo kami iniwan ni Mama? Paano nilang kami? Mahal na mahal kita pa. Sana sinagot ko na lang yung tawag.
Araw-araw, nagsisisi ako. Huwag mong dalhin yung galit mo habang buhay. Anak, mahal na mahal kita. Sana mapatawad mo ako.
Ang galing talaga ng bawat kwento. Each entry was immersive, thoughtfully told, and really captured the audience. Proof that even a short film can shine bright and leave its impact in this universe of creativity. And now, the narrative expands once more. We present the nominees from the CMAD cluster, starting off with the entries from the University of Mindanao.
Maging maya ka, Maria, napuno ka sa grasya. Ang Ginoong Diyos ang naa kanimo. Bulan ikaw sa babae nga tanan, ubulan usab ang bunga sa tiyan mga si Jesus. Santa Maria, inhan ka sa Diyos, igampo mo kaming makasasala, karon ug sa oras among kamatayon. Amen.
Hindi kayo. Pagdali, gutom na kayo. Sobrang Latina, sobrang dugayan. Ang sumakain, sigang pampan ng Ginoo nimo nga. Gigutom manggihapon ta. Dali. Kaunan sa yun. Val, nagampo sa ta. Nagampo. Gutom na. Hindi na ba? Ano dami? Hindi taglain?
Val, wala nga pagkaon. Natagbayan na sa Ginoo.
Gusto siya ng ginoo niya.
So, una pa ka anak ba? Kung permi ka kataban sa mama kay, permi mo ginasayangan ang pagkaon. Ano dara ah?
Ikaw, day, ingana po ka sa una patong buhi pa imong lola. Kabalo ka, no? Nung di ka makauyab kay by the book, kaayo ka. Kabalo ka, mga sudan man good. Wala na sila lalaki. Kung walay lami, edi mong pulihan. Ano magsatol man ka ng way lami nga? Tignan mo lang options. Ay, sige. Hinatag si Ginoo. Hinatag si Ginoo. Tanawa ko. I'm very adventurous. Ikaw, may plano nimo. Day, magulat siya ka nga ihulog sa mga tubangan sa imong ginuwang imong gawan. Day, mamatay siya ka nga virgin anak.
Kabalo ka, Val. Ilan mo ka nagwanaon na anak? Importante sa ako yung Ginoon Diyos, yung akang ako. Ihatag man na niya, edi, yun ang kabubuton.
Ang Ginoong Diyos na ako na ako. Day, minsan na magic. Kung anak man lang, no? Ako. Ako ang Ginoo. Ako ang maghatag og uyab sa imo. Sa kadakuan ning kantin, syaro ba kay type diri ah? Ano? Kuday type niyo.
Type na ako?
Dili day. Type niya. Te, sa type nimo te. Oo day. Type nimo. Ano? Crush nimo. Kinang bet good, kinang may imagine mo nga pag-get lock sa imo. Kanang ano? Ano sa'yo hula-hula ni mo kay Enzo?
Kay Enzo?
Okay. Pagulong siya na ni ka.
Rosario. Yung Rosario, nabili sa shop.
Salamat. Tara na ba?
Huh? Ha? Ang ato pagkaon. Anak ka sayang. Anak ka hinatag ni Lord. Bye, Enzo. Thank you sa pag-uli. Bye-bye. Hey, ilan mo, Enzo? Close mo? Dati. Sige na ba? Kuya, okay lagi ko niya ba? Sa'yo, gani kong manghagad niya mo. Balibad pigit ka. Ano di ay? Nagunsali ka dito sa boarding house ni mo nga. Ka-boarding na dito, ada.
Val, naman ko't may meeting niya sa simbahan. Kauban si Brother Rogelio.
Ha? Meeting? Day, gabiing dako. Unya, dili pagi Domingo karon. Yung kisa man na si Brother Rogelio nga, karon na makaniingon na sa ako ah. Uyab na ningon no.
Val, unan ako ha. Bawi ko sa musunod. Promise na. Sa mukha, oy.
Sorry ka. Hindi ko na po ganun. Uy. Ano ka na? Sorry ka.
Ano bidalkan mo ganina? Di ba anak ko, pag nata sa eskwelahan ka, di ta magtidagdanay. Napadjud si Val.
Anak ka, mabawi.
Sorry, Val. Namangkot may Bible study karon. Kailangan dyan ako mulakaw. Val, ha?
Oh, lagi ka nag-ilis. Pero sa Virgin Mary.
Di adjud ta?
Ay, kabala ka dira. Wala yung makakita sa ato diri.
Ang pakipaghilawas para lang na sa mag-asawa. It isn't just an act for pleasure, nor for the reason of procreation. It is a gift from above enjoyed in marriage. Sex is a unification between a man and his wife. Kung kitang mga batanon, focus rin kita dapat sa pagskwela.
Laka.
Paghimaya.
Nasa ng mga amen, day.
Amen?
Ay, tira ka? Sure ka ha? Diyan pa biyak ikag tours, kinapoy klase. Di ka na-comfort.
Sige na, Val. Basin malate pa ka.
Sure ka?
Saryo.
Ano ka diri?
Nasa ko ka? Sa kong hag?
Diba ano ko, pag natas ko lang ka, di kita magdidagdanay. Diba kisabutan naman na to, ni? Sige na, lakaw na ko. Sino pa makakita sa to diri, ah?
Dali ko, dali. Saan yung problema ni mo? Nga naman makakita sila nga magkailat, ah. Ayaw ko basta sa nag-studio pa ko ba?
Ang sabi gusto nimo? Kabila man ka kung unsa ta sa sugod pa lang. Mong dawata na.
Sige! Kala ko ni.
Ang bina.
Tumagas ako.
Kabalo naman ka sa sugod pa lang kung unsa akong gusto. Tapos karon, masuko ka? Kimatamakan ako imong pagkalalaki? Ang bina.
Dre, sa sama.
Unsa na ba yun?
Isa.
Ay, nawayo.
Apelido ko na ko. Saan na pa eh?
Sorry, oy. Kayo. Ang liho ka na mo. Anad kayo ba eh? Rosario ba? Oh.
Ako daw, Rosario, oy!
Oras sa sunod, be.
Si Kinini lang nasa liog ni mo, Rosario. Kuya ako naglamot akay ni Enzo. Guys, bagay mo na ang top 1 fuckboy o ang patron saint of all virgins.
Agay. Kampat na inaanan sa makadayo eh. Sa kadara. Alin na malingkod na ta. Ano? Alin na ba? Sa din ang ginatanaw niyo sa yung cellphone?
Uy! Balik daw na. Ano sa ko eh?
Rose! Ikaw, yawa, Enzo! Manulay ka! Hindi na babae imong gidaot. Pati akong kinabo.
God. Rosario, what the hell?
Pagdog. Sige lang. Hilak na Rose. Miss na naman ka. Pinanabiyak ka kada walay sulod-sulod sa klase. Sige, pangita sa Enzo sa ako. Iyab din, ha? Malagi ka nag-ingon sa ako. Sabi ba na akong best friends na? Kili na ko siya, uyab! Rose, kung dili mo uyab, dili sad ko tanga. Kakita ko sa video niya. Kung sa date mo lang. Sa ito pa dili, ginoo. Kukrita kang dako.
Rose, paminawas ako ba? Dili man ako ang nagpakalat sa video. Pero kabalon ako kinsa.
Ikaw ang yawa, Val? Ikaw ang dapat mamatay!
Ikaw na yawa! Ibuklat ako ako! Imukiilog si Enzo sa ako, ah!
Yawa ka!
Rose! Pagdali, dira! Dugay pa ka? Igutom na ako ba?
Nanasan na sila. Ginoo, unta makuha si Rosario. Amen. Huwag tayo ng Rosario eh.
Grabe! What a powerful and grounded entry mula sa University of Mindanao. Ramdam na ramdam ang puso ng bawat kwento. And to complete the cinematic experience, we now present the entries from the University of the Philippines, Mindanao.
Murag gubilin ito ba? Ikaw ano nakuha niyo eh. Uy boy, musta? Nakagdabaw ron? Kumapa ka? Mapod lagi. Gasto juga diri Ambot lagi og asa ko maglaro-laro ng sudara kay mahal kay mga paliton nun. Nya nakayagaw ng tanan. Tapos dungag pa nimo ang traffic. Nya sa ko pud bay. Wala kay ko makaila diri Mura ra pud kong nasaga. Babaan nimo? Sige, sige. Kita lang ta diri ba yung kagayon ta?
Sa aking pag-isa, ikaw lang ang hinahanap ko. Kay tamis na isipin ng mga alaala. Sa aking pag-isa, ikaw lang ang
Dili ko ganahan sa akong amahan kay ang nabilin ra sa ako ang mga pera-peraso na memorya niya. Hanap ang tanan. Mura siya og nahimong lahi na tao. Nakalimot na ko sa ilasa sa iyang nilutuan. Unsa siya kahalangdon. Ug unsa na ako kagustong magbuhat og handumanan ko uban siya. Layo kay ka. Mura ka og naa sa lain ng kalibutan. Sa akong utok, ilubong mo ka. Itong na-diagnose ka og dementia. Usahay, iniisip na ako na ingid mong lahi mong nilihukan. Dili na ikaw, kung dili mong sakit. Ana ang mga doktor 5 ka tuig. Ikasyam na karon. Mamayat na ka. Dili makatindog. Usahay dili ka hinumdum. Isod kaayo na makita ka na yung anak kada adlaw. Pero kabalo ko na palangga ko nimo. ginapangita ko nimo permi. Sorry sa akong pagdistansya. O kay dili na ko kaya ni iingon ng mga butang sa imo. Katawanan lang kay di jud ko ganahan og sigarilyo. Niingon jud ko sa una na dili ko manigarilyo pareha nimo. Pero ani ako karon. Ginasunog akong baga, gakuha og minuto sa akong kinabuhi. Pero kung pwede ra, ihatag na ko tanan nakuha na minuto sa kuha para makauban ka manigarilyo. Sa kahigayon na tinaw imong utok og masabtan ko nimo. Kung naapa ka dira o makadungog ka sa kuha, okay rami nila mama, nila kuya o di ko. Naana po di ay kay apo si Andres. Himsugo grabe ka kiat.
Wow, those entries added even more depth, showing how much can be expressed in just a few minutes. Iba't ibang estilo, pero pare-parehong nagliliwanag ang creativity at storytelling sa bawat kwento. What an incredible way to close our output showcase! Each short film reflects the creativity, storytelling, and passion of our students. Truly a shining highlight in this galaxy of talent. As we come to the close of today's program, nais nating bigyan ng espesyal na pasasalamat at pagkilala ang ating mga partners na nagbibigay daan para maging posible ang COMM, The Cosmic Fusion. MX3 Natural Supplements. MX3, dito ako believe. Dr. Helen Grumo de Lima Dental Clinic. Petals, Flowers and Gifts. The Pavilion Pet Hotel. Junior Finance Executives, Andu Chapter. And the Humanities and Letters Executive Council. We extend our deepest gratitude to all our partners for supporting student creativity, excellence, and collaboration. Ang inyong suporta ay nagbigay liwanag sa talento at initiatives ng ating mga estudyante. Once again, thank you so much. We also remind our Ateneo students to time out through this link or scan the QR code provided. We would also love to hear your thoughts. Kindly fill out the event evaluation form to help us improve future programs. Your feedback truly matters. Indeed, today we witness remarkable works that showcase the brilliance and dedication of our community. From every frame to every story told, these productions remind us how our communication students hold the power to inspire, inform, and connect people. Parang mga bituin na nagliliwanag sa kanilang sariling paraan. Once again, I am your Cameo Princess, Tony De Lima, your host for COMM, The Cosmic Fusion Day 1, the online creative showcase. May we continue to be reminded that while our talents shine individually, they shine even brighter when we stand together as one community. To close this meaningful gathering, may we invite everyone to sing our beloved school hymn, the Blue Night Song.